Hello everybody, I have some news about the April preset. We'll start with the exciting things. This next preset is focused on improving the player's combat experience, with the addition of 3 new mods, as well as adjusting some existing mod settings. The first and most notable addition is a mod called RNG AI. Essentially, it's a script that activates on an AI unit when they get within a certain distance of the player characters. It takes complete hold of the unit and forces the character to always remain facing its target when the target is in sight. This stops the AI characters from doing the notorious human tank steering from occurring when the script is active. On top of this change, it also gives the AI characters more combat mobility, such as strafing, retreating while under fire, and peeking over and around cover in the environment. All in all, this mod addition has made AI firefights more dynamic, interesting, and fun to experience. Now for the second mod addition. Impact is a mod that adds an interesting dynamic to the game. It adds a chance for player and AI characters to be ragdolled upon receiving damage from gunfire and explosions. It's best showcased through visual demonstration, but the best way to put it is, let's say you and your squad are pinned down, and you're attempting to retreat. So, you decide to lay down some covering fire. Even if you don't land a killing blow on the enemy units downrange, a glancing hit or a limb shot could be enough to knock them off their feet, which will buy you a couple seconds to get out of there. But you'll have to be careful, because that works both ways. The ragdoll state that players and AI can go into is very similar to unconsciousness. However, unlike unconsciousness, you're not stuck like that for a minimum of 30 seconds. It'll be more like 6 or 7. Once you've been ragdolled, your character will automatically lay on his stomach, and it'll allow you to get back on your feet. You'll have to double check your downed enemies, and you'll have to traverse areas of verticality with care. This should make the player and AI infantry engagements more prolonged and dynamic. And speaking of prolonged, our Ace medical settings has finally been adjusted. The AI and player critical damage thresholds have been increased. AI units like the B1 droids will now require a headshot in order to be instantly killed. Aiming for the chest on a B1 will usually take around 2 rounds to kill, depending on the weapon. And lastly, limb shots, as they should, will do the least amount of damage. As for player changes, it will take around 2 headshots to be knocked unconscious, around 5 torso hits to be knocked unconscious, and finally, it takes between 30 and 50 limbs to get knocked unconscious. That means you can no longer randomly get gatted in the pinky finger by some crack shot droid at 200 meters and have to sit and wait for 30 seconds to get back up. Last mod to mention is a mod by Webknight that gives players an icon for grenades. It's a helpful little feature that I thought people might like, and if you end up not liking it, you can always disable it in your add-on settings. That's everything I got for you guys. I hope these new additions to the preset are exciting, and my ears are always open for feedback. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to grab the new preset, and I'll see you guys at the op this weekend. P.S. Thank you, Tim, for reminding me about the grenade mod. LOL. With the addition of 3 mods. Fuck. God makes them about 30% more accurate than they are. Fuck. On top of this mod, we have all. Fuck. Why is this so hard to say? On top of this mod, we have also increased the AI's difficulty from 50 to 70%, which makes them about 30% more accurate than they were about a month ago. Impact. Impact is a mod that... Fuck. However, unlike unconsciousness, you're not stuck in... Fuck. However, unlike unconsciousness, you're not stuck like that for... Why... This should make the player and AI infantry... Fuck. This should make the player and infantry... Fuck. Critical damage thresholds had... That means you can no longer get randomly gatted by... Fuck.